Imagine a world where robots were not powered by electricity or computers, but by water and wind. Sounds like science fiction? Well, welcome to the ancient city of Hama in Syria, where over 1,000 years ago, giant wooden water wheels called Norias powered the entire city. These massive wheels, some over 20 meters tall, lifted water from the Orontes River to irrigate fields and supply fountains, all without a single drop of electricity. The concept was simple yet ingenious. The flowing river turned the huge wheels, which then lifted water in buckets attached around the rim. This water was channeled through aqueducts to fields and homes. These Norias weren't just practical. They were architectural marvels, decorated with intricate wooden carvings and designed to last centuries. What's fascinating is that this technology, combining nature's power and human engineering, predated modern water pumps by hundreds of years and is still admired today for its sustainability. So next time you think of renewable energy, remember the ancient Norias of Hama, a brilliant blend of technology and environment from the past. What other forgotten inventions do you think shaped our world in ways we never imagined? The ingenuity of the Norias is a testament to human creativity and our ability to harness natural forces. These water wheels were not isolated phenomena. Similar technologies appeared in various cultures, each adapted to local environments and needs. From the ancient Roman water mills that ground grain using river currents, to the Persian qanats that transported water underground, ancient civilizations found diverse ways to solve problems using the resources available to them. In Hama, the Norias were more than just machines. They were integral to the city's identity and survival. Their scale was impressive. Not only did they lift water efficiently, but they also symbolized harmony between human settlements and the environment. The wood used for construction was carefully selected and treated to withstand constant exposure to water and weather, ensuring durability that has allowed some Norias to survive to this day. The operation of a Noria was a marvel of mechanical engineering. The large wheel was fitted with a series of small buckets or containers around its circumference. As the current of the Orontes River pushed against the paddles or blades of the wheel, it slowly rotated. Each bucket dipped into the river as the wheel turned, filling with water, and then lifted it high above the riverbank. At the top of the rotation, the water would pour out into a trough or aqueduct, which then directed it to agricultural fields, gardens, or urban fountains. This continuous cycle essentially created a sustainable irrigation system that required no external power source. The design also minimized water loss and operated efficiently, even during periods of low river flow. Architecturally, the Norias were stunning. The wooden frameworks were often adorned with delicate carvings and motifs reflecting the artistic styles of the region. Builders used traditional joinery techniques that allowed the wheels to flex slightly with the movement of the water, preventing damage from stress or sudden impacts. The aesthetic appeal of these structures made them landmarks, attracting visitors and inspiring craftsmen. Furthermore, the integration of the Norias within the urban landscape of Hama contributed to the city's charm. The sound of flowing water and the slow turning of the wheels created a peaceful ambiance, symbolizing a balance between human activity and nature. Beyond their practical and aesthetic value, the Norias of Hama represent an early example of sustainable technology. In an era before fossil fuels and electricity, these machines harnessed renewable energy sources, water and wind, to meet essential needs. Their design principles highlight the importance of working with, rather than against, natural forces. This ancient wisdom resonates strongly today as modern societies seek alternatives to reduce environmental impact and combat climate change. The Norias remind us that innovation does not always require complex electronics or expensive materials. Sometimes, the simplest solutions can be the most effective and enduring. Exploring the legacy of the Norias opens the door to a broader appreciation of forgotten technologies and inventions that shaped human history. For example, the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek analog computer, demonstrated advanced knowledge of astronomy and engineering long before the digital age. Similarly, the Incan terraces and irrigation systems showcase sophisticated agricultural techniques adapted to challenging mountainous environments. The Baghdad battery, an artifact some speculate to be an early form of galvanic cell, suggests that ancient peoples may have experimented with electricity in ways we are only beginning to understand. These examples highlight a vital point. History is full of ingenious ideas and devices that have been lost, overlooked, or misunderstood. Rediscovering and studying these inventions not only enriches our understanding of the past, but can also inspire future innovations. In many cases, ancient technologies offer sustainable alternatives that align with modern goals of environmental stewardship and resource efficiency. The challenge lies in bridging the gap between traditional knowledge and contemporary science, fostering a dialogue that respects both. The Norias of Hama also serve as a cultural touchstone, connecting us to the people who lived centuries ago and their relationship with the natural world. They remind us that progress is not solely defined by technological complexity, but also by how well solutions serve communities and ecosystems over time. Preserving and restoring such historical technologies can provide valuable lessons and promote cultural heritage tourism, supporting local economies and fostering global appreciation. So when you next hear about renewable energy or sustainable design, take a moment to think back to the slow-turning wheels of Hama's Norias. These ancient machines quietly powered a city through the gentle force of a river, embodying a philosophy of harmony and resourcefulness that remains relevant today. Their story encourages us to look beyond the obvious, to question assumptions about progress, and to rediscover the wisdom embedded in our shared human history. What other forgotten inventions do you think shaped our world in ways we never imagined? Perhaps by exploring these hidden chapters of innovation, we can uncover new inspirations for building a better future, one that honors both technology and the environment in equal measure.